Alrighty, welcome everybody. So, through getting Serqet mastered, I've been enjoying this new build that I've been trying out. It's been working for me. This doesn't really directly apply to Conquest, but more so Arena. You can also do it in Assault and whatever game mode. Just not so much Conquest. I don't know how well this would do Conquest, but basically the strategy of this build that I've been using, that's been working for me anyway. You can still use the first build. That build's fine. That's more of a typical type of build you would go. But since her one can crit, and the type of playstyle that I've been going in with is like first jumping in, pouncing on somebody. Once you get, like, you should be close to them and hopefully land on them to, apply damage. Like making this like really short, close together, so that way you hit them, each time. And this also crits. Some may or may not know this, but your one does crit, and it can crit multiple times. It can crit all 3 times. So this makes rushing crit items on Serqet really nice, and it does a lot of damage, especially early game. So that's how I've been going with that. So let's go into the build and how exactly this works. I've been going Warrior Tabby more so than Ninja Tabby, just because I like the penetration, I like the damage, and I'm not initiating that much where I need that much cooldown reduction. I get cooldown reduction about mid game, so I've been going Warrior Tabby with that. Next, Rage. I've been going the Rage. Now, if you want, you can also try out Malice, see how that works for you if you like Malice instead of Rage, or you could try Golden Bow, but I mean, you may want to try these other two more so than Golden Bow, because that's only a 10% crit strike chance, and this is a more crit heavy build for R1. So the Rage is the best bet for that right now. So I've been rushing Rage and then get Deathbringer right after. Now, if you're not fed, early game, it may take a little bit for you to get Deathbringer. You just kind of have to bear with that. Getting crit early also allows you to get the buff camps in Arena like really quick. You get right close to the buff camps, use your one, crits all 3 times, a few basic attacks, and you should finish the big minion by then. By the time you get mid game, you should easily just use your one to kill the jungle camp. So try to farm up some gold that way so you can afford Deathbringer or get some kills in. So you can get Deathbringer. Once you get Deathbringer, then you're good to go for your one. And in all the same time, I've been focusing leveling on my 1, and then my 2, and then my 3, and then of course ulti whenever you can. Next, Jones Wrath, as you see here, for obvious reasons: penetration, power, cooldown reduction, perfect for the assassin. Next, I've been going with Hydra's Laminate. Since we're not going Ninja Tabby and picking up Hydra's Laminate, the passive works really well because we initiate and try to start a fight with somebody with our abilities, and then your next follow-up basic attack is going to do extra damage because of the passive. Also, we kind of rely on, this is more of a power type build, so our 2 is going to do some decent damage. It's going to help our 1, obviously, and then of course our 4 with the with that as well. Actually, no, never mind. I won't talk about R4s with R4 is true damage, isn't it? Yeah, true damage. I don't know why I was thinking. But yeah, Hydra's Laminate, and then finally Shifter Shield. Going with that. Defense helps you out because she is rather squishy. Some of you guys may or may not know she's really squishy. And then going into a fight with 60 power is going to help out a lot. Because when I jump in, I want to make sure they're looking at me and they're really close to me, so I can land my 1 and 4. So jump in, use your 2, make sure you land that. They're going to be most likely going towards you, so it's going to make it really easy to do this. Crit all 3 times and then pounce on them. Get on them with your ulti. Some people may or may not know, you can actually throw, you can, really target where you want to throw your enemy at. So try to pounce on them and then face your team, your side of the base, push them that way, or push up against the wall. So you can do that. So power is looking at 260. Our attack speed is not that high. Like this build is more for of a ability based type build. The first build's more of basic attacking build. So if you're into basic attacking, that's gonna be your deal. This focuses more on abilities. So that's why our attack speed's only 1.5. But with this much crit and power, we don't need that great of a attack speed. So let's go ahead and do this. As you see, we're crit pretty high. I'm not going to grab the buff because I don't want to mess with the actual damages. So let's go ahead and buy Sprint real quick so we can make it over there quickly. Sprints, that. Attack speed not too bad. So I'm gonna let him hit me and blind me. Okay, so these are 1. So basic attacks crit about like 7 to 5. Let's see kind of ranges. As you saw there, that's why Zelkenon I'm talking about is critting multiple times. Like her burst damage, if you can land your 1 all 3 times, it's really high. So feel free to try out this build. It's been working for me. So yeah, see you guys next time. Peace.